Hello again and welcome back. In this lesson, we will go over classes and objects. Classes and objects are at the heart of object-oriented programming. Let's try to understand what are objects. Object-oriented programming is a way to model the real world into computer programs. To understand objects, take a look around you and see what all things are there. Maybe you see a chair, a table, a book, a bottle, a cell phone, a car, a cat, etc. Each one of these is an object. So, we can define an object as an entity having a specific identity, specific characteristics, and specific behavior. Let's take the example of bottle and try to understand this definition. The bottle may be made up of glass or plastic. The bottle may be filled or empty. The bottle will have some color. So these are some of the characteristics of the bottle. Now let's see how we can use the bottle. So I can fill the bottle with water or juice, or for that matter any other liquid. I can also drink from the bottle. I can open and close the cap of the bottle. So these are some of the behaviors of the bottle. The bottle belongs to someone. It may be your bottle, or your friend's bottle, or your parents' bottle. This gives the bottle an identity. This identity helps to identify the bottle even if the characteristics of two bottles are same. When you represent an object in your program, variables are used to represent the characteristics of the object, and functions are used to represent the behavior. The state of the object is represented through the value of its characteristics. In our bottle example, whether the bottle is full or empty or partially filled can be determined by the value of its characteristics. Now let's take a look at classes. A class is a blueprint that represents a set of objects that share common characteristics and behavior. Let's try to understand this definition with the example of a house. An architect will have the blueprints for a house. Those blueprints will be plans that explain exactly what properties the house will have and how they are all laid out. However, it is just the blueprint. You can't live in it. Builders will look at the blueprints and use those blueprints to make a physical house. They can use the same blueprint to make as many houses as they want. Each house will have the same layout and properties. Each house can accommodate its own families. So, one house might have the Tatas live in it, while another house might have the Ambanis live in it. The blueprint is the class, the house is the object, the people living in the house are data stored in the object's properties.